Alright, beautiful people, it's nice to have you back on this channel again. If you haven't subscribed, please kindly do that right away. In this video, I'm going to be showing us how to run Facebook adverts for different objectives, okay? There are lots of different objectives, marketing objectives you can run Facebook adverts from, but for this video, for the sake of this tutorial, we're going to be running a traffic generation ads. By traffic, I mean how to pull people from Facebook to your WhatsApp or to your website or to anywhere at all. But basically, we're going to be using WhatsApp for this tutorial. If there are a lot of platforms you can run your Facebook adverts from. You can run it from the app. This is the Facebook Managers app. You can go to your Play Store and type Facebook Ads Manager and download this app. However, there are lots of features you will not be able to access using the app to run your advert. You can also run your advert from your Facebook. You can log into your Facebook and go to the Ads Manager and run your adverts from there. There are also limited access that you will be able to have. You won't be able to access all the features running your advert from Facebook directly. You can also run it from your Chrome. Different level of access is available when you run adverts from your browser. Alright, but in all the options, we're going to be using our business manager to access the ads manager. Okay, I said business manager. If you don't have a business manager account, kindly comment in the comment section below. Comment business manager and we will look into making a tutorial on how to create a business manager account. That is the best way to run your advert from. So we're going to be using now. You can run your advert from your mobile phone. You can run it from your laptop. A lot of persons who are participating in this tutorial, from the data we gathered, are using smartphones, are using mobile devices for this tutorial. So we're going to be using our mobile phone for this tutorial. We won't be running it from a computer. However, it is also wonderful to run your advert from computer. You'll be able to see all the features boldly, clearly, and know what you're doing. It is the same thing, okay? It is the same thing. If you don't have a laptop, not to worry. You run it from your phone. You have all the features. So let's go right in. So this is my ads manager. Sorry, this is my business manager. But we're going to start afresh so you see everything. So I'm going to go to my browser. I'll click on business, or I'll search for business suite or business manager. Whichever one you choose, you're going to have the same features. So I'm going to type in business suite, or business.facebook.com. If you type this, it will take you to the very site, business.facebook.com, or you can type business suite or business manager. So this is the website, business.manager.com, and here we go. So I am on my business manager account. Okay, I'm on my business manager account. You can come here to put your phone on desktop sites, and you have it look this way, exactly how it should look on a laptop, on a computer. Okay, and you can also have it this way. So this is the mobile view, okay, but if I put it on desktop site, this is just a trick. If I put it on desktop site, it will appear exactly how it should appear on a computer. So I'm going to leave it this way. So I'll go to all tools. I am looking for ads manager. So this is ads manager. I'll click on it. You're really going to have to be patient and attentive as we go through this training. It's really, really important that you should be. So we are here right now. If you look here, you see some campaigns that I've created from this account. I actually have different ads accounts where we're running ads from. Okay, now if you look here, you will see at the top any brand promoters. This is the particular account I'm running ads from. You can change it and go into another account. Okay, Sure. So, so this is it. And now, all right, we'll go to create. We want to create a campaign. Now, there are 3 steps in setting up a Facebook ad. Okay, you have the campaign. The next step is the ad set, and then the last step is the ads. Then you publish. Okay, there are 3 steps. So first, we're going to create a campaign. What should I name this campaign? I believe an idea will come when we get there. Click on create. Allow it to load. It is loading. So we are here right now. And now the next thing here, the first thing is to select your ads objective. There are usually 6 main ads objectives, okay, when you are running a Facebook ad. Inside each of them, there are different call to actions. There are 6 basic objectives and different call to actions for each of them, okay? Now, initially, in the place where it is written awareness here, it is called reach. I believe that must have gotten a lot of persons confused and they decided to change the name to awareness. I think this is a better name, honestly. It is really, really a better name. Facebook can be a lot confusing, especially for beginners. This is wonderful. So, if you are now for awareness, let me just give us a hint on all of the objectives. Okay, for awareness, this is if you are a company, a lot of big companies do this a lot, all right? um they just want to show their business to all sort of people. They just want to show their business to everybody, as much person as could see it. Okay, if you have a lot of if your budget is large, if you have a large budget for your marketing, if you have a lot of money to spend on adverts, you may want to run this awareness ads. Okay, it will put your business in front of as many persons as possible, just for them to be familiar with your business. You're not looking to have them take any specific action, but just to see your business and hear about it and know about it and know that it exists. Okay. As for traffic, you want to pull people for Facebook users from Facebook to somewhere else, maybe to your WhatsApp, to your website. Okay, that is what traffic is all about. And then engagement, you want people to take action, to interact with your page. You want people to interact with your page. And now um you have call to actions like comment, like Facebook likes, you know, engagement. Just you want to have them to interact with your Facebook page. That's what this engagement ad basically offers you. All right, next one here is okay, I've talked about engagement. Now leads is for if you're looking to generate people who should people who should stay under you. Okay, maybe people who should listen to you. This is best for email marketers. You're looking to collect as much emails as possible. This lead is very good for you. Okay, now if you're looking for people who will use your app, you want people to download your mobile applications, the app. And then if you have an e-commerce store, you could run for sales. All right, so for this tutorial, like we said before, we're going to be running traffic ads. Okay, traffic ads. So I'm going to click on traffic and click on okay, we're on traffic. All right, now see what it says here. Send people to a destination like a website, app, or Facebook event. Okay, it is also good for link clicks. You want people to click on your website links. You want people to visit your landing page, WhatsApp Messenger, and all of that. So I'm going to click on continue. All right, it's loading. So we are done with that. And here we're going to give our campaign a name. What should I name this campaign? Let me name it Facebook Ads Training. Yep, Facebook Ads Training. So Now, you may want to create a template that makes it easier for you to run campaign next time, okay? If you want to have an already made template so that next time when you want to run a campaign similar to this one, you just go there and edit and publish. You click on create. But I don't want to create any template. I just want to run my ad. Now, let's look at this place. This video is going to be really long. This video is going to be really long. So you really need to be patient. You're going to be patient and follow it step by step, especially if you are a beginner and you haven't run Facebook ads before. Be patient. This video is going to be long, okay? So let's continue. In the campaign details, there is basically no much you should do here until you have mastered Facebook ads, okay? But let me just quickly say a few things about them. Now, here it says A/B tests. This A/B test is if you want to split your ads into two, all right, to see which one will perform better than the other. You will turn it on from this place. Once you toggle it on, when you finish setting up your ads, you will have a prompting to duplicate your advert, to duplicate your ad such that you have different creatives, you have different you'll be able to make a tweak here and there to see what works for you better. Maybe you want to make some changes in the keywords, you want to change the tone of your approach, you want to change the image or something. You'll be able to achieve that by splitting this ad. Okay, your budget for the advert is going to be split across this one we are setting and the editing you're going to do, and then you'll be able to compare two of them to see which one gives you a better result, which one is performing better. Is that okay? So that is that about A/B testing. And then advantage campaign objective. This is good for you when this is very good for your targeting, all right? So that if there are people outside outside the people you are targeting who are likely to take action on your advert, Facebook will use their own discretion to show your ads to them. All right. So I'm not going to be selecting anything here. I'll just leave it that way. I advise you leave it that way until you have mastered Facebook ads. Okay. So we'll just click on next. The only thing we did on this page was to give our campaign a name, and we clicked next. So it's loading. You wait for it. Now, in this page, we are done with the campaign. We are setting the ad set. The ad set. Like the campaign, we're going to give it a name. So here, I'm going to name it Facebook Ads Set. Facebook Training Ad Set. Facebook Training ad set, so that I'll be able to identify it whenever I return to this page and know what it is all about. Okay, so Facebook training ad set. Okay, now the next thing here, which destination do you want to send the people who are seeing these adverts to? Where do you want to send them to? Okay, that's what this page basically is all about. Where do you want the people seeing these adverts to go to? Is it to your website? Is it to an app? Is it to Messenger? Is it to WhatsApp? Do you want them to call you? Okay, so for this tutorial, we're going to be sending them to WhatsApp. If you have a website, you're going to click on website, and then there are going to be different, a lot of things are going to be shown to you, different from when you select different on when you select website from when you select WhatsApp. So you have to put that in mind. Just follow the promptings and that's all. So for this training, we're clicking on WhatsApp. If you don't have a website and you just want people to, maybe you're doing an online training and you want people to join your website, your WhatsApp group, or you are selling some products online and you want people to be part of your group where you get to show them your products regularly, or you are looking for drop shippers who will supply your products and all of that, you're going to use this WhatsApp traffic option. Okay, the next thing you're going to do here, now notice here, if I choose website, there was a prompting here for me to select a page around this place. There was a prompting earlier, but it has gone out. If I choose WhatsApp again, you will see that it appeared again. Here it says I should select a page. You can see it, right? So the page it is requesting for here is any page that is linked to WhatsApp. Remember when setting up your Facebook ads, it gives you a prompting to connect your Facebook to your WhatsApp. So the page that is connected to your WhatsApp is the only page you can run advert for from this Facebook ads. All right. So I'm going to select. There is a personal page here. This page does not have WhatsApp connected to it, so I can't run adverts for it. But this one here, this is connected to WhatsApp, so I can run an advert to Beam Global Facebook page. It has WhatsApp connected to it, okay? So now that I've selected my page, we can proceed. The next thing you want to do here is to set up your budget. I will always advise you choose a lifetime budget instead of a daily budget. If you set 900 naira per day, and Facebook has spent, let's say, 500 naira, and the day is almost over, they'll quickly consume the remaining 400 to make sure that you spent your 900 naira. I am telling you from experience, it has happened to me often. They'll make sure they make sure they spend the entire 900 naira. Okay, so, and also another advantage of leaving your budget in a lifetime, there may be days where you have a lot of potentials. They will spend more on that day, and the day you have less potentials, they will spend less. At the end of the day, they will not go in outside your lifetime budget. So leaving it on lifetime budget is best for you. And here you want to choose the amount you're going to spend. How much are you willing to spend for this ad at the end of the day? Let's say I want to advise you with 1,200 naira, you'll be able to run Facebook ads. Okay, with 800 naira, you can run Facebook ads with any amount. But for an effective advert you're going to run, having a budget of at least 3,000 naira, no matter how, 3,000 naira is even still poor, right? But maybe you're just starting out and you just want to see how Facebook ads really work. At least I always recommend for my clients a minimum of 5,000 naira, a minimum of 5,000 naira for 5 to 7 days. Okay, that is perfect. That is perfect, so that you can have something really, really effective for your advert. So I'm going to just say 5,000 naira. Sometimes I don't want it to be on a round figure. I just want to add maybe something in between. Okay. Like this should do. How much is this? So this is 5,700, and your budget must be at least 12,000 naira. Okay, there is something here. I have the number of days I selected is this. Okay, is the reason why this is showing here. This warning is showing here. This place, if you check here, this is September 4th to October 4th. That's about 1 month. And I am putting 5,000 there is too small. Okay, so I'm going to sorry. So from here, I'm going to choose a different date. Let's go back to September. Let's say September 10th. That's about 6 days. Okay, September 10th. All right, September 10th, we are here. You can see that warning over here has gone out. So this is 5,079 naira for 6 days, and that's perfect. So my advert is going to start from September 4th by 3:21 p.m. According to this time is automatically generated. It is based on the time I started setting up this ad. Okay, now if you look at the top of my screen, this is 3:26. So you want to change it to start maybe around 5 p.m. or 4 p.m. Okay, let me change this to something. Let me change this to 4:21 p.m. Okay, so that before that time we are done setting our adverts and it can start running. Okay, so now that we are done with that, okay, September 10th is good. The next thing we want to do here is to set up our audience. All right, now look at here, it says create new audience, and here it says use saved audience. If you don't have your audience already created before now, you will have to create new audience. So let's go into that. I'll click on here, create new, and I'll create my custom audience. Let me tell us about custom audience. Custom audience, you want to be specific with, you want to engage with people who have in one way or the other taken, showed a concern concerning your business before now. Okay, look at here, it says choose a custom audience, connect with people who have already shown interest in your business or product. Okay, if you want people who have visited your website before, you can click here. You can click people who have done one thing or the other on your app. If you have an app that you are marketing, depending on the if that app must be the app that you are looking to advertise on this ad. Okay, if I'm getting you confused, please ask your question in the comment section. Right now, you may want to explore all these options here, but for this adverts, we're going to click on Facebook page. So we're going to have people. Okay, let's go to the next. Click on next. Now, it gives us option here. It says include people who meet any of the following criteria. You can choose people who meet all of the following criteria. I will always recommend leave it on any. Any means if they have taken any of the actions below before. All right, but if you're choosing all, it means they must have done all the activities required on this page before. All right, for instance, people may have liked your page before but never have commented. They may never have commented on your page, but they have liked your page. Okay, if you choose all, your advert will not be shown to them. It means you must have clicked, you must have liked the page, and you must have also commented. But if you leave it on any, whether they liked the page and never commented, or they commented on the page and never liked it, they are still going to see your advert. So I always recommend leave it on any. The next thing here is we're going to choose our page. Choose the page that you want to run adverts for. Sorry, the page that people must have engaged with. Which page are you talking about that they have liked before and never commented, or commented and never liked, or done all of them? So you choose that page here. So what is the event? Everyone who engaged with your page, always recommended. Now you have here people who currently like your page, people who currently like or follow your page. No, everyone who engaged with your page, always recommended. Anyone who visited your page, still good, regardless of the action they took. Okay, this is also good. Here you want to be if you choose everyone who engage with your page, it is narrower. It means they must have, let's say you are selling hair and these people must have been following you, they must have been engaging with you. Okay, but some persons may have visited your page and never engaged with you, they never liked your page or commented or anything. Okay, but anyone who visited your page means people who in one way or the other, maybe you said something funny in one group and they just checked out your page. Okay, or maybe you dropped your page link somewhere and these people just went and looked at your page. Right, so I always recommend anyone who visited your page. This increases your chances of them seeing you. All right, now, for how long? 365 days, at least since this year, okay? Include more people, it is now up to you. Exclude more people. I will advise don't do anything here. Sorry. Okay, you name the audience. you'll need to name your audience. All right. Let's see. Facebook as training audience. So when you have named this audience, you click on create audience. Now that you have created your audience, you have the option to create a lookalike audience. If you're running your advert from the Facebook app, you may not see this feature, okay? So it is always best to run your advert from the business manager, from the business suite. All right, you get that by typing business.facebook.com, go to your ads manager, and then you begin to run your advert from there. Now, what is a lookalike audience? You have said that you want, in the previous page, you have said what you told Facebook was that you want people who have visited your page before, whether they took action or not, to see this post. All right. A lookalike audience are people who may never have taken that action before, people who may never have visited your page before, but they share some things in common with people who have visited your page before. Let's say you are into digital marketing, and someone has seen your page before, someone has visited your page before, is currently following you. A lookalike audience are people who are of, say, the same age bracket, the same level of income, the same country, with those kind of people, but they never have visited your page. If this explanation is not clear, comment on the comment section. A lookalike audience means people who look like those persons I have chosen in the previous page. All right. So that is what your lookalike audience are. Okay. So we won't be creating a lookalike audience. Now, if your page is new, please listen carefully. If your page is new and people have never engaged with you, or you don't have much people engaging with you, don't create a lookalike audience. Wait until people are taking reasonable actions before you use lookalike audience. Don't create a lookalike audience yet. You are going to be losing your potential. All right, your audience will be looking too specific, and that is not good for you. Right, so from here, we're just going to click on done. Okay, now, all right, so we have created our custom audience. The next thing is we want to do our detailed targeting now. Detailed targeting. Which location do you want these people to come from? Which people do you want to see your advert? From here, you can choose any country. I'm going to search for, let's say, Ghana. You can type your village name here. If you want to see, if you want your village people, oh my goodness, if you want your village people to be following you, you can type your village name here. I'm going to click on Ghana. All right. Please minimize. Minimize. Okay. So this is Ghana. Now I have Nigeria and Ghana. You can put as many countries as you want, okay? You can put as many countries as you want, but I won't be using that. So I'm going to leave mine in Nigeria. You can use Asaba, you can use Accra, you can use wherever. You can use I was going to say USA and I was about to say UBA. So USA, you can use any country. I'm leaving mine in Nigeria. So the next thing here is sorry. Please pardon me. Pardon me, pardon me, pardon me. Select your location type. Region. I want region. Okay. I'm going to type in the country now. Nigeria. Now click on match locations. Add 10 locations. Okay, you just need to go take your time and follow the promptings. Come on, what is wrong here? So next, I want to do which age range do you want? Select the minimum and maximum age of people who will find your advert. Now, I have from our recent works, from our previous works, I've gathered that a lot of people between the ages of 24 to 50 are interested in learning Facebook advertisement. All right. So this in this section, you want to reduce your audience to people who are within the ages between 24 to 50, so that you have the best results for your advert. Okay, the best results for your advert. Now I'm going to click on edit. Let my advert be shown. I don't just want anyhow people, just everybody to see my advert. There are specific people who are most likely to. Okay, so this is 50. People who are most likely to engage with this, people whom this product is going to be more relevant to. All right, people will value it the more. So here I'm going to go more detailed. I'm going to target them based on their demographics, the interests and behavior. Remember your buyer persona, okay? Remember your buyer persona. It is very important here. If you've already done your buyer persona, you don't need to struggle with anything here. You're just going to your buyer persona and pick the relevant information that you need. All right. So basically, I'm going to be targeting people who are interested in digital marketing. So digital marketing. All right. You can see the size here. I have up to 149 million points. You can see the rest figures. Not gonna bother myself with that. So I'm just going to click on digital marketing. All right, so it has been selected. Oh shit. Oh shit. Sorry. I want to remove this. This is one thing with running advert from your mobile. Sometimes you make the mistake and click on something else because your screen is just too small. Digital marketing. So this is digital marketing. Okay, it is selected. And next, you want to add maybe people who are interested in fashion. People of this age bracket are interested in fashion. So you add as many as possible depending on what you want. And be careful as you add them, you need to look at the top right corner of your screen and see what is happening, all right? In this place, excuse me. So I want to show you something in this area. Oosh. My screen isn't just showing everything. Okay, let's see if I can rotate. I just want to show you something in this area at the top right corner. So here you have the top right corner here. You're going to be seeing the estimate of your audience, your estimated audience. Okay, people that you're likely going to, the number of persons your advert is likely going to reach. You will see those details at the top right corner here. I'm doing this training from phone, so a lot of features are not showing very well as they should. That is the advantage of running your advert from your computer. Okay, so we have selected the audience. Please be like I've said, use your buyer persona in this place to make sure that you put in the details, the data, the information that best target your ideal customers, their location, their age bracket, their interests. Are they interested in football? As many as you listed on that buyer persona, this is where to use them. Okay. Now you can decide to narrow your audience by including with this feature, with this narrow audience, you are able to exclude people who match certain parameters. For instance, you want to exclude people who do makeup. Let's say you don't like people who do makeup and you don't want them to see your advert. Remember, it's not what you like but what suits your business that you should do right now. Okay, let me just call your attention to that again. Suppose you don't like your people who do makeup are not likely to engage with this advert. Maybe your advert is bent on preaching against makeup. You want to exclude them here, or maybe it's totally up to you. Depending on what you want to achieve with your ad, you may want to exclude them from narrow audience. All right. So now, advantage detailed targeting here. If you turn this on, you are telling Facebook that there are people whom you may not have been able to get based on the interest that you chose here. Probably you have selected all the interests you can remember. Let's say people who are interested in church, people who are interested in hair making, people who are interested in barbing salon, but you don't remember all of them. And there are people you didn't include here that are likely to patronize you. You're telling Facebook to use their own discretion and show your advert to them. All right. So that is what this is all about. I always recommend you leave it on. It's totally up to you though. So the next thing here is a language. Where is this taking me? The language. Okay, click on language and then choose the language. You may want to tag, of course, people who speak English. And it is going to be United Kingdom English, United States English. Leave it on all. People who speak all English, okay? There are actually different kinds of English. There are actually different English. In case you don't know, now you know. So, connections or people, just leave it that way. Placement. This is another important area. Okay? Another important area. So, depending on what the ad creative you're going to be using, if you are running an advert with an image instead of a video, Facebook always recommend that you use advantage placement, automatic placement, as we usually call it. Okay, that is the first option here. But if anyway, let me click on manual placement and show you something to explain better. Now, your advert is likely to be displayed both on Facebook, Audience Network, Instagram, Messenger, and all of that. Okay, these four places. Inside them, on Facebook can show your adverts on feeds. It can show it on Instagram feeds, Facebook Marketplace. I hope you know about Facebook Marketplace. If you don't know about it, go to Facebook and look around your screen. You will see it there. Facebook Rights Column, Instagram Explorer, Instagram Shop. All these are places in Facebook. These are all places in Facebook, okay? But there are places that may not benefit your adverts. For instance, if you don't have an Instagram account and you don't want these adverts to run on Instagram, you want to deselect this place. Okay, and then your advert will be shown only on Facebook Audience Network. You can turn off this place too. All right, Facebook and Instagram, I'll leave these two on. Remember, we are running an advert to lead people to WhatsApp, and we're going to be using image. Now on Facebook, we are on Facebook here. So we are not streaming anything, therefore this place will not be selected. All right, even if it's where, I'm going to deselect it. So overlay posts, loops on reels. This is not a video, so this place will not benefit us. I'm going to leave it off. Okay, do you want your adverts to show when people are searching for something on Facebook? You click yes, right? Sorry, pardon me. Article, yeah, it is good you allow it show an article. Of course, you're going to be having write-ups, all right? So this will do for now. This should do for now. Just go through this, consider what you are trying to achieve, and choose what is best suitable for the art objective you are trying to achieve. All right, next thing here. Okay, we are done with this place. So what this place is typically showing you is a preview of how your advert is going to show. Okay, a preview. Just for an instance, that image is generated by Facebook. It is not the image we are using for this advert. All right, so everything is saved. You click on next. All right, this we so far we have created the Facebook campaign. We have also created the ad set. All right, now we are creating the ads proper. All right, like we did for the ad set, we're going to give the ad a name. The ad, we're going to name it ads Facebook ads. All right, so the next thing here is to select the page where you want to run your advert. Which page are you running your advert on? This is the right page. If you click here, you're going to see all the pages that you have on this particular account, and then you select the page. Okay, I have an Instagram account that is connected to this page and it is selected. Okay, so this is the Instagram account. It is correct. I'm going to leave it that way. You want to make sure that the Instagram account showing here is the one that is linked to your page and that you want your adverts to show there. Now the ad setup. Create ad. If you want to use an existing post, a post you've already made before, fine. If not, I will always advise create a new ad, which is intentional. Both the write-up, the image, everything matches your objective. Create an ad, except if you are sure you've already made that post before and you want to use it. This video is quite long, like I said before. Pardon me. All right. Now, leave this place on manual upload so that you can choose by yourself what you want to upload. So next here is the format you want to run your advert on. A carousel image. Carousel is, I don't know if you've seen those kind of adverts that you are able to scroll. There are images from left to right. You are able to shift them. Gigi and Jumia uses it a lot for their advert. You're able to see different sound. Maybe they're advertising female shoes. They'll be showing different images on female shoes. That is carousel ads. Okay. You can also choose single image adverts if you want to use just one image, one graphic image to do your advert, or you want to use a video. All right, whether it is image or video. Here, if you want to use more than one image, it becomes carousel, or you want to use more than one video, it becomes carousel. So you click on carousel. But for this advert, we're going to be using single image or video. So single image or video. Now that we are here, sorry, just taking time to pick the fact that I'm no longer doing carousel. Go back there. All right, so single image or video. Now you want to put the ad creative. What is the ad creative? Ad creative is the write-up and the image. The write-up or the video, the creative writing that you wrote or the creative image that you created. That is the ad creative. So we're going to be we're going to be adding the media. The media here is the video or the image. So when you click on it, click add image. A list of the images you have on this account is going to show here. I have just one. Okay, I have just one. So these are account images. All right, This is upload. You may want to upload an image, and then you can click on upload, click on browser, I'll go to recent. I'm sorry, I'll go to and then let's see my Pixel Lab. You go to the folder where you have that image. All right, this was the flyer we used for this training. Basically, the idea, what we're trying to achieve here, is to choose the image you're going to be using for this advert. So when you have chosen that image, now I always recommend for your image to display very well on Facebook feeds. Okay, Facebook feed is your primary target for your placement. So put size your image to be 1280 by 1280 or 1080 by 1080. This is the specification for Instagram posts. Okay, if you use 1080, it will fit in properly on Instagram and fit in properly on Facebook. Okay, if you use 1280 by 1280 pixels, it will show very well on Facebook. It may be affected on Instagram, but 1080 is perfect for majority of the placements. All right, so we're going to use just any image here just for the sake of this training. Let me use this one. I've selected two, but it is supposed to be one because we're not running a carousel ad. We're going to show a video on how to run carousel ads later, not now. So this is the image we're using for this tutorial. It is loading. Allow it to load. When it is done loading, you click on done. This is the done button here that is blue right here. Oh shit. Okay, I'm using mobile to do this. So if you are on your computer, it is going to show you done in this blue button. So that's what I'm going to choose. Done, which is this. All right. So this is a preview of how your advert is going to show on various platforms. Okay. So this is Instagram stories and reels. Sorry, Facebook stories and reels. Okay, it is showing very well. If it is not showing well, you may want to replace it by clicking here, or you crop a particular area you want to display by clicking here. The same thing with this place. Instant articles here, you can just click there and edit. And when you are done, if it looks good to you, click on next. I'm getting exhausted already too. So everything looks good. I don't want to edit anything again. I'm going to click on done. So this is it. This is the preview of how our advert is going to show on the various platforms. Sincerely, running your advert on computer is beautiful. At the left-hand corner here, these are various platforms that your advert is going to display. Both these, you can see all of them, how your advert will display on various platforms, and be sure it looks good to you. Okay, you can see this one. This is to tell you that this advert is going to WhatsApp. All right. And this WhatsApp here is the call to action as at this time. So we're going to edit it. We're going to edit it by adding our primary text and the headline. All right, that WhatsApp showing there is the headline. The primary text here is a description telling people what you want, what the advert is all about. Okay, perhaps you are running an advert for an online training and you want to send people to WhatsApp. Now you're going to have things like do you want to blah blah blah, all those stories. This is where you tell them. However, you have to be creative enough using your keywords and all the rest of that, using your keywords and mentioning your selling point. You have to be creative as creative as possible. All right, that is your art copy. That is your art copy. So the copywriting we talked about during content writing is going to be used in the primary text. All right. And then when you have written that, let's just put something here for the sake of this advert. I'm having a pop-up here. What's this pop-up all about? Let me see. Turn on media, blah, blah, blah. What's that? Turn on media enhancement. I'll just image. You go off, please. Go off, please. Okay. So the primary text here, let's say, um, learn how to make healthy yogurt at home in this oh shit at home in this 1 week training for free. Sure. For free. Okay, so this is the primary text that is going to show at the top. Look here and see where the advert is showing. All right, this is where the art copy we just wrote now is showing. And then the headline is going to be here where it is written WhatsApp. And this WhatsApp at the right hand is going to be the call to action button. Don't worry, we'll get there. So we've written the art copy, that is the primary text. The next thing we want to add here is a headline. The headline, we're going to write something very quick action demanding. We're going to write something like join now. Join now. Now let me show you a trick. If I write join now and I come here and leave this. All right, this is join now, and this is the call to action. This WhatsApp here is the call to action. You are telling people to click on WhatsApp and join now. That is what it means, okay? Now, Facebook is going to charge you whenever people click on this WhatsApp. Whenever people click on WhatsApp, Facebook is going to charge you, all right? Every paid advert is called pay-per-click. So whenever people click here, you get charged. Now, a trick to save more money from this advert is going to be achieved by adding some other write-up here. I'm going to say, instead of just writing join now, I'm going to say read the write-up above and join. All right, please note as you are writing your many words that you have to be as short as possible. There is a specific number of words, that's a specific number of letters that can be contained in this headline. Okay, so when I've done this, I'm going to come here in this primary text and put the link to my WhatsApp group. Let me get my link. So this is how to get your link. Go to business tools. All right, from the business tools, I'll click on short links. I'll click on short links. This is the link to my WhatsApp. All right, this is the link here. I'm going to copy it out. It has been copied. So this is the link to my WhatsApp page. To my WhatsApp. This is the link to chat with me. All right, but I will advise, instead of this link that chats with you, use the link to that particular group where you want those persons to join. Use the link to that particular group where you want those persons to join. All right, when you have copied that link, come to the primary text here and paste it. This is this place when people click and join your WhatsApp group from this link, you will not be charged. All right. Facebook will not charge you. It will only charge you based on the number of persons that joined your group by clicking here. Let's continue. I believe that is clear. If it is not, comment in the comment section below so we will throw more light on it. All right. So the next thing here we have is add headline options. Why should people visit your website? You can tell something brief there. So send WhatsApp message. This is the call to action button. Here you add the call to action. You can put order now. You can put subscribe. You can put whatever thing you want to put. You can put learn more. Okay. But now, if you use learn more here, let me tell you from experience, there is a new update on Facebook or wherever. If you use learn more here and you are using a WhatsApp link instead of a website, you're going to have challenges. Okay. So if you are driving traffic from Facebook and the destination URL is your WhatsApp, you want to use send WhatsApp messages. Scroll down to find it. So send WhatsApp messages. This is the suitable call to action for you. Don't use learn more, don't use order now, don't use, you're going to have problems with your advert. Um it may not be smooth. All right. So we are done. Basically, we are done. This is all about setting Facebook advert. You can see the preview here. You can see how it is showing. Okay. You can see how it is showing. The next thing is to publish this advert. Okay. We are done with everything. Click on publish. Click on publish. It is coming. We have clicked on publish. What is happening? So it is publishing. So everything is good, everything is perfect. It says um everything has been published. That pop-up has left. Okay. The next thing here, it is going to tell us that our ad is being reviewed, and when it is reviewed, it will start running. So basically that about setting ad. Let me quickly go and turn off this ad so it doesn't run. I don't want it to run.